Hello and welcome. My name is Stephanie Dawn, and I am so honored to be the chair of the Million Mom Movement Council. Welcome to Fierce Fridays. It is the last day of 2021. Oh my goodness. I'm so excited that you've all decided to spend, an hour of your last day here with us. This is a beloved community within the Purium community. And boy, what a beautiful year we've had together. I'm so proud of all that we have manifested and all that we've created together and all that we are going to be creating in 2022. And so today we are going to be talking about the things that we are grateful for, that we've experienced in 2021. And we're also going to be just dipping a toe into, for those of you who have already come up with your New Year's intentions, resolutions, whatever you call them, we'd love for you to share a little bit about what you're calling into your life in 2022. And we'll be hearing from Amy in a moment and Naeva, and then I've got a few other special guests, and then we really want to hear from you. All right. If you've been with us for a while, we have a lot of guest presenters. We hear from a lot of amazing people in the field, crowns and colored diamonds, and just people of note that we bring into this experience here. And if you're wondering what I'm talking about, you might want to go to our YouTube channel and check it out, because every Friday we are here sharing just so much about so much in regards to what's going on with our food systems, what's going on with our health. We also talk about wealth and business and economic empowerment here. We are here to lift you up. That's what we do every single Friday, and create value for you. So, and sometimes we don't get to hear your voices as often as we'd like to. So today, it's an opportunity for you to share your voice. And I'm going to put this in the health and wealth file. We've got a balanced message here today because we're talking about gratitude. And gratitude, for those of you that don't know, I was a spiritual practitioner and counselor for a living for a very long time. And what I learned about gratitude is that when we can see what we have and find gratitude for what we have, guess what happens? The more that we desire comes to us. So that's what I know. So we're going to dive deep into gratitude today. We absolutely want to hear your voice. And the reason why it verges on business as well is because having a Purium business is about visibility. It's about raising your voice, and it's about speaking up even when you feel uncomfortable. And those of you who've been around for a while, you know that I do that. Even when I feel uncomfortable, I raise my voice. And so I'm going to encourage you all to raise your voice today, even if it's just for 30 seconds. We want to hear your voice. All right. So without further ado, I would really love to bring on our fearless leader. She is the president of Purium Health Products. She is the founder of the Million Mom Movement. She is my friend. She's an incredible mother. She holds it all down, you guys, in Southern California, so that we can do what we do out in the world and be the brand ambassadors, brand partners that we are for Purium. So welcome. Happy New Year, Amy Venner.
Oh, thank you so much, Stephanie. And thank you everyone for being here today and sharing this New Year's Eve day here together. I want to say that I'm very grateful. Thank you so much for inviting me on today. And I want to share a little bit about gratitude in general, talk about what I'm grateful for a few moments, and tell you what I'm calling in for myself personally and the business. So maybe it'll be a little icebreaker, warmer up for everyone else. Gratitude is something that I strongly believe in. And, I'm looking at a meme here that I have that says gratitude changes everything. That when you're frustrated, when you're angry, when you're coming up to a challenge, to face a challenge that you're just not sure how you're going to get through or get over that hurdle, having gratitude for what got you there, having gratitude for the perseverance, having gratitude even for the negative emotions that you have can get you to the other side. And for even some of the most painful experiences I have had in my life, having gratitude for them in what I learned when I came out the other side of it, and what I will never allow myself to get into or be potentially a part of again. So taking those even negative experiences and finding gratitude in them is something that's helped me a lot personally. Also, gratitude is turns what we have into enough. And I know as a mom, as a business leader, as a friend, as a person, I have found myself, and I still to this day, being honest, I find myself thinking I'm not enough, and I'm trying to prove, and I'm trying to do and be more than maybe I need to be. And these negative self-talk is going on in the back of my mind. But if we can stop and remember that gratitude turns what we have into enough, I think it can help some of that negative self-talk. And it doesn't mean that you can't strive for more. And I think that's where some of us get stuck. If we say what we have and we say what we are is enough, it means that we can't strive and achieve and look for more and greater. That's not what it means. It's about just having gratitude for where we've come, where we are, who we are, how we are is enough. And that we can continue moving our needle every single day to be the best versions of ourselves. The best versions of ourselves for ourselves, and the best versions of ourselves for all of those that we love and that we take care of. And so gratitude is something that I am calling more of into my life. And I try my best that every morning when I wake up, before I put my feet on the floor, to take 5 minutes and lay in my bed and recount over what I'm grateful for, and doing that each morning and doing that as I go to sleep at night. And it's been a really beautiful practice that I've brought in to my life, and I'm calling in more consistency on that for 2022. I am so grateful for this community that we have here. I'm so grateful for the council and everything that they have done as a group to foster this community and grow this community here at the Million Mom Movement. I'm so grateful for the entire brand partner community that we have here at Purium and the impact that we are having on the world. I'm so grateful for meeting Dave Sandoval so many years ago, for that confrontation moment, that making me uncomfortable in the moment, but changing my life forever. And using that as an inspiration that it is okay to go to the uncomfortable with good intentions, with love and care and compassion, and that you may be able to literally change the direction of someone's life for the rest of their life by entering into that uncomfortable zone. I'm grateful. I'm so grateful for that. I'm so grateful for our staff here at Purium. If we didn't have the incredible corporate team that we have, we wouldn't be able to do any of these things that we're doing, and we wouldn't be able to, help foster this incredible community that we have here at Purium. I'm so grateful for God and Mother Nature for giving us these amazing, foods that we have on the earth and the diversity that we have. and these superfoods, that are out there that we've been able to leverage and harness and educate and put up on a pedestal and make available in an instant and convenient way. So not just the elite few can have access to these incredibly powerful foods that can change the course of one's life in that philosophy that we talk about all the time. The quality of food that you eat is equal to the quality of life that you live. That shouldn't be reserved for just the elite few. It should be for everyone. And that's what our goal is here at Purium, is to take this community, to take this army of health advocates, of health warriors, of people who care about humanity, of those that want to help take away human suffering by offering and sharing the power of these incredible superfoods used on a daily, consistent basis. I'm so grateful for all of that. And I'm so grateful that for the painful lessons that I've been taught. I'm so grateful for actually the struggles and the roller coaster of running a business, of having the trust of Dave, having this trust of you as a brand partner community to be the leader of this business. And I'm grateful that you give your social capital to Purium, that you give your social capital to this cause that we have to change people's lives through the sharing and consumption of superfood nutrition. It means the world to Dave and I, and you put your reputation on the line being part of the Million Mom movement, being part of this Purium community in order to make the world a better place. And that certainly does not go unnoticed by myself. So I love you all. Thank you so much. Happy New Year. And there's amazing things in store for 2022 for each and every one of us. So thanks so much for giving me a moment to share here today.
Beautiful, Amy. So beautiful. Oh, is your heart expanding, everybody? Thank you, Amy. So beautiful. We love you so much. And we're so grateful to you for your leadership and the space that you hold every day for all of us to do what we do for our families, for our loved ones, for our communities. So God bless you, Amy. Mwah. Keep doing you, girl, into 2022. I can't wait to hug you really soon.
Awesome. So everyone make sure you're on our January 3rd kickoff 2022 call, because we have some awesome announcements where we may just be giving hugs in person. You got to figure out
Right on, right on.
Okay. Love you everyone so much. Happy New Year.
Oh, right on, Amy. Love you. Take good care.
Thank you.
All right. So now we are going to go, we're selfishly going to go all the way to the island of Hawaii, to my beautiful friend who I've been texting with over the last several weeks, just sending back and forth holiday love. So if you could please unmute Erica Kloster. I've invited Erica to say a few words. Erica Kloster, are you there?
Aloha.
There she is. Hi.
Hi, thanks so much for hosting this call, Stephanie. It's wonderful to be here today. And I felt really lit up when you asked me to share on some of the gratitudes of this year. And like the first thing that really beamed was the live events that we were able to share. And I know that was just touched on, and my heart fluttered because it just feels so powerful to be getting together person to person right now. And I'm actually here with one of my besties and a brand partner and fitness leader, Sky Falzone.
Hi,
and
Sky.
Hi, we're getting like our superfood workout on this morning. But I really just wanted to say, like, it was a highlight to feel that bonding that happens when the Purium family comes together and we get off the screen and out of the like virtual digital part of what we do, and we get heart to heart. And I feel like the world needs this so big right now. And to remember our togetherness, to remember our humanness, to remember the mission and the heart of what we're doing here. And we touched and changed so many lives. So I remember we had about 45 of us, including Stephanie and Amy Venner, visit Hawaii Island in July. We had an amazing retreat happen, and we were like a magnetic force that even in our rural island community, people on the island were like, what's going on with this crew? Everyone's happy. No one's complaining. Everyone's beautiful and glowing and nice to each other. And we're like, yeah, we're all high-fiving on superfood. So it was just amazing to live that and be a part of co-creating that reality and ripple it out into the world for my children. I'm a mother of 5, to feel like family with all the other children in the Purium brand partners who I connect with, their children. So it's just such a gift. And it's really inspired me moving into 2022 to lead my business forward with live events.
Yes.
So yeah, we're excited to create all kinds of like superfood sharing and bringing people into fitness and the kitchen and the garden and the mission and leading with our opportunity, which is unlike any other. So I'll keep it short because I know so many people have amazing shares to add today, but we're grateful to be here. Thank you to the Million Mom Movement. Thank you to this incredible heartfelt community and to Amy and Dave and everyone here. Happy New Year.
Thank you. Happy New Year back to you. I love you, Erica. Aloha and mahalo for being with us today. Ah, goodness. So many good vibes. All right. Mary Beth Fleming, are you with us? I would love to hear from the beautiful Mary Beth. There she is. Yay. Hi, Mary Beth.
Hi, how are you?
Happy New Year, girl.
Happy New Year, everyone. I'm so happy to be on here. And so I'm just so grateful for everything. I mean, for first and foremost, I'm so grateful for you, Stephanie, and for holding this container of the Million Mom Movement, because we are changing people's lives, y'all. And that's what I would say I'm the most grateful for this year, is just the amount of impact that we have all had. Like every conversation had, every, share, every invite that you bring people to, people are changing their lives, and not only on the health front, but the financial front. And I'm just so lit up by this community. I have chills right now because I'm just like, God, what a gift we have. What a gift we have. And this community is just family. It's amazing. Drop a 1 in the comments if you get that feeling of like, I'm home with this community. And that is just so grateful, because I can be anywhere in the world and still be at home with you all. So that's my biggest gratitude of the year. And Stephanie, you want us to share some intentions?
I'm curious, where are you in the world, Mary Beth?
I'm in California right now. We just did a road trip out here to visit my sister.
Sweet. So sweet. And for those of you that don't know, Mary Beth is 2-star crown, right?
Mm-hmm.
2-star crown with Purium. Massive congratulations for what you've achieved this year for yourself and for your entire organization. You're an incredible leader here in this community and within the Million Mom community, to be sure. I'm so grateful for your presence in this community, and I have been for a really long time. Can I just say that we are in the first week of January celebrating 2 years of Fierce Fridays. 2 years we've been doing this. We gathered together. I watched an old one when we used to use My Link when we weren't connected with corporate, and there was maybe 6 of us on the call on the Zoom. Yeah, so we had some small beginnings, some humble beginnings, and we've grown a lot. But my curiosity, Mary Beth, is what are you calling in for 2022? What's next, girl?
Yeah. Big stuff. I'm calling in all of it. I'm calling in, bigger community, more service. I think I really thrive mostly off of being of service in this community. And so just really calling in that clarity and intention of how can I be of biggest service. And what I've found is that takes a lot of personal development work of like stepping out of my own way so that I can be more of service. So personally, I'm calling in a lot more time for getting my fitness and exercise routine better. I have 2 small children, so that's been a little bit wonky. And I know if I'm a clear vessel, not only in what I'm eating, but also when I'm exercising, that allows energy to move through. And I'm also calling in I have a huge list of personal development books that I really want to dive into this year so that I can be of better service, so that I can really step into my best self. And I think that's the opportunity that we all have with this business, is when we commit to that personal development work and we commit to growing into the uncomfortable and walking through the challenges, that's where the beauty really unfolds. And that's where we can help more people. So I love what Amy just said about, we can change lives by stepping into our own uncomfortability. So I'm going to go on the edge and say I'm calling in as much uncomfortability as possible in 2022. So that
I love that.
Really,
I love that.
Really up level. So yeah.
Sweet. I've heard, Mary Beth, because I do have a coach I've been working with all year long. We were talking about some work that I've been diving into personally. And, when we have hardship, when we have difficulty, that's where the gold is. That's where the medicine is, right? The sacred medicine. And it might not feel comfortable while we're going through it. But just like Amy said, she's even grateful for the uncomfortability, because we know that that's what's going to take us to the next level. It's happened to me over and over and over again. So I'm with you 100%, Mary Beth, in terms of calling that in, because that's what makes us grow. That's what makes us grow. It's the good stress, really, like when we're working out and building muscles, right? It's that good stress that builds the muscles. So thank you for your presence here today, Mary Beth. And in general, thank you for being a part of the Million Mom movement. We cannot do this without you.
Yay. Well, love you all so much. And I'm so excited for 2022. So thank you, Stephanie.
You're so welcome. All right. So for those of you who are thinking about raising your voice today, I want you to go ahead and raise your hand, which you do by just going into reactions down below, and you can raise your hand to speak. And while you're thinking about that, I want to call on my sister. We're going to go back to the Fair Island of Kauai, to my sister Naiva. We're kind of freestyling today. We didn't do anything like we usually do at the top. Naiva is my OG. Okay, she's the one that I found out about the Million Mom movement from. It was Naiva, and her journey, her health journey, was so inspiring to me. And she is really been a huge support for me as I lead the Million Mom Movement Council, just with all the work that she does all the time. So Naiva, are you there, sister? There you are. I see you. Would love to hear your voice. Can we unmute Naiva or make her a co-host? Oh, there she is.
Hi, Stephanie.
Hi. How are you?
I'm doing great. Thank you so much for having me on and having the beautiful presenters this morning. I really loved hearing everybody's gratitudes and intentions, and I'm so excited for this meeting today and for everything that we're calling in this next year.
Sweet. And I know you're in the middle of moving, so I won't ask too much of you right now. So much is going on for so many of us. But Naiva, as you look back on 2021, what are you feeling in your heart, has really stood out for you in terms of what you're grateful for personally and professionally? I'd love to hear both.
Awesome. So yeah, I'm just really grateful for this community here, Fierce Fridays, the Million Mom movement. It's really something that fires me up. It's something that I love to share about. And so I just want to thank each and every one of you here that continue to show up every week and continue to share this movement with others and invite them to join us here, because this is what really sets me on fire. The more people I see on these meetings and all of the everything that comes out of these meetings as well, everybody's posts and inspiration and all the things, it just makes me so happy. So I'm just so grateful for each and every one of you joining us. Thank you so much. I'm also really grateful for each and every one. For those of you who don't know, I'm the social media person. So thank you all for tagging the Million Mom Movement and making my job easier so that I can repost your stories and highlight you, because you are the Million Mom Movement. Without you, we would be a skeleton crew for real. And so you are all part of this movement. And I'm so grateful for everything that you do, the message that you share, and for letting me reshare your stories through our Million Mom Movement pages, because that's what shares our mission with the rest of the world. Then it's not just me screaming from the rooftops, it's all of our voices combined. So I'm really grateful for you. Thank you for helping us grow this movement. I'm also really grateful for this opportunity that I've had over the past few years. I've been living off grid, and it has been incredible. It has been amazing, and it has been very challenging in a lot of ways as well. And so we're moving into a new home tomorrow. And I'm so grateful for all the lessons that I've had here. I've learned so much living off solar power and all the things that come from living on a farm off grid, and all the gardening and all the lessons that I've learned through this experience. So I'm really grateful for that. And one of the other things I'm grateful for is I've actually had the opportunity over the past few months to work with a Native American family, the Chasing Horse family, to bring these superfoods to more Native communities. And that's something that has been my vision since I started 7 years ago, and is to bring this back to reservations, bring this back to the people that don't have access to health food stores, that don't have access to nutritious superfoods. And so that is something I'm extremely proud about. And you'll be seeing some rank advancements coming out this coming week, because I've been helping them launch their business throughout Christmas.
Wow.
So,
I'm getting chills, Naiva. Congratulations. That is fantastic. I want to talk with you more about that offline. Amazing.
yeah, so I'm also really inspired for 2022. I'm excited to be moving back into a house, and the kids are excited to be back on the grid so that they can have all those things that get plugged into the wall, the TVs and all the things. But I'm really excited because where I'm moving to is actually somewhere that I've shared about a lot on our Fierce Fridays. It's Waimea, Kauai, which is the ground zero for where they grow the seed crops for GMO seeds.
Wow.
Now, I'll just go ahead and let you know that for the past 5 years, Monsanto has been banned, so they're no longer growing their seed crops here, but I'm moving to that town. And one of the things that lights me up is I'm going to have direct access to that community and help get glyphosate out of their bodies and help heal their guts. So I'm really grateful for this opportunity to expand my community, to help more people thrive, to get biomedic into more people that need it and don't know that it exists yet. And so that's a huge mission. And that's something that I'm excited about and looking forward to. And I'm also looking forward to continuing growing this movement. And so thank you all for helping to do that. I'm looking forward to growing our social media pages. So I've been working really hard to try to do that. So in the year to come, we're actually working on some giveaways, and we're going to do we're probably going to do giveaways every other month. That's what we have planned so far. The first one is going to be around Valentine's Day, mid-February. So stay tuned for that on the Million Mom Movement page. We'll be doing giveaways, and this will be for brand new customers, brand new people coming into your business. So this giveaway will be geared towards you sharing this mission with others and helping them lean in and learn how they can win some free superfoods and a possible business opportunity. And I think that's it. I'm really excited to expand my community and expand our horizons this year, and to continue growing this mission and to continue supporting my team. Oh yeah, I forgot on my list here at the very top, it says, thank my team so much for all the hard work that they do, their dedication to this mission, and for, supporting my mission as well. And I'm just so grateful for this opportunity, Stephanie. And I could go on and on and on, but I'll pass it back to you so that others can share.
Thank you. Thank you. I love hearing your voice. So thank you for being here with me today. And Naiva is going to come back on at the top of the hour. So hang tight because she's going to talk about a way that you can elevate your business and your personal life, your health and your wealth for what it is that we're planning for next Friday. Okay. So I'm just like going to leave that to be a little bit mysterious right now. But it is about your deepening your intentions for 2022. So she'll be back in a little bit here. So let's go to, I see Anna has raised her hand. Anna, are you there? Anna Michelle? We would love to hear from you. And if anyone else is thinking about speaking, we would love for you to raise your hand so that I know to call on you. If you'd like to show your gratitudes. Hey, Anna, can you turn on your, I lost you. You were there. Oh, there you are. Can you turn on your camera?
Yes.
Beautiful. Hi, welcome.
Hi.
It's great to have you here.
Yes, I'm happy to be here. So it's a couple of things I wanted to share. I wanted to thank you guys, especially the Million Mom Movement. I'm grateful for you guys because, again, I was one of the recipients of the scholarship this year. So that played a big part of me being introduced to like the superfoods and just pretty much reaching out to other people. I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful to have them in my family. My mom being one of the person who signed up with me, and she was able to start, taking in the superfoods, which she was pre-diabetic. And then by taking just the power shake, that played a big impact of her not being diabetic anymore, pre-diabetic anymore.
Oh, I love the stories like that.
I'm
Anna, where are you? In what part of the US are you?
I'm in New Jersey.
Okay. New Jersey. Anybody else in New Jersey? Put it in the chat if you are. Because here's another reason why I want to hear your voices. If someone else is near Anna, I want you guys to connect. I want us to start connecting each other all across the nation and all around Canada as well, So yeah, because when you heard what Erica said a few moments ago, right? We are starting to come back together. We're starting to come out of our houses. We're starting to reconnect and see each other's faces. And it's important for us to come together in person. So please keep going, Anna.
I'm also grateful for you because you always share and, let us connect with everyone, hearing everyone's testimonies. I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful for my upline. I'm grateful for anyone I've met this year and that I continue to meet and touch their lives. So that's my gratitude for like overall, and just being, gratitude for health also. I have no family members that were affected by COVID. I have personally been affected by COVID. I work in a hospital. So that's another gratitude that I have. It's just a lot, I'm just eternally grateful for Purim because you guys came into my life and the Million Mom Movement came into my life when things wasn't so great. So I'm really, really grateful for that.
Oh, bless you, Anna. We're so glad that we're here. And like I said to Mary Beth, we can't do this without you. We cannot move this movement forward without you. And yeah, I just want to share, you guys, that because Anna, you brought it up, the COVID-19, I want to share that I truly believe from my research that there's a connection to gut dysbiosis, glyphosate, and people who are being hard hit by COVID-19. And so if you haven't made that connection, I hope you'll continue doing your own research and learn about how important gut health is in terms of having a healthy immune system. So God bless you, Anna. Please keep coming back, okay? And bring your team. Bring your team. All the best to you. You're welcome. Okay. Pamela. Hi, Pamela. Pamela Gilchrist. Where are you zooming in from?
Hi, I'm Southern Alberta, Canada. So it's been like -40, -30 Fahrenheit here. That's not just Celsius. So -40 Celsius, -40 Fahrenheit are the same. That's where it gets.
Wow.
I've been wearing onesies like for weeks. So I just got a notification that the extreme cold warning has ended. So
Oh, wow. I love hearing that.
so I'm very grateful for that.
Wonderful.
I'm I'll probably cry, but
Your
I
tears
am
are welcome. They're welcome.
so grateful for finding this company. I got gastric bypass surgery in 2018. I weighed 305 pounds. I lost 100 and some pounds, but I was so sick that I couldn't eat. I threw up all day. I go to bed at night and throw up for an hour before I could go to sleep. I was on like all kinds of medications, and the medication that, you know, supposed to help you not throw up would just make me throw up more. And my digestive system just stopped dead. And I mean, the only solution looked like, you know, a lot of people end up with feeding tubes, and that was probably gonna be my next solution. So when I started drinking a power shake now, I couldn't drink a full power shake. I could do about 2 ounces at a time. And so that's how I started in March of last year, drinking 2 ounces. Now I can drink a whole thing, and I hardly ever throw up anymore. My digestive system is moving, although it still takes a lot of work and a lot of self-talk and talking to my digestive system. And
Yeah.
I mean, it's still not easy, but it's way better than it was. I can eat
Mhm.
without throwing it all up. So very grateful for that. But what I'm more grateful for even is when I joined this business this year, I spent my whole life in mental illness and was like even institutionalized, like emotional wise, because I used to spend about 150 days a year in the psych ward. And so what I'm most grateful for is my confidence level has come up so much.
Mm.
Like 2 years ago when COVID hit, I didn't even know what Zoom was, and I had to get high to join a Zoom call to be able to be, you know,
Mm.
not so nervous and and so now here I am, like talking to you guys. My
You've come a
confidence
long
level,
way. You've come a
yeah,
long
just
way, woman. Wow.
just
Wow.
soared. So
Wow.
mostly I'm grateful for everything, but mostly just the confidence that I've gained. I can't believe it. I love you all. And I only stumbled on the Million Mom movement because I joined it, and I was so scared that when I first joined you guys, and heard what you were doing, I'm like, oh my God, I'm not allowed to be here. I need to get off.
What?
And yeah, because I've my entire life I've been told what I should be doing or what I'm doing wrong, or like I've never just listened to my own self and relied on my own self. So yeah, thank you so much.
Oh, we're so glad you're here. Oh, thank you for being here. Please keep coming back and bring more people. Bring 2 friends. That's what I used to say 2 years ago.
I did bring a friend. I brought my friend Victoria.
Right on, Pamela. Right on. Hey, Victoria. Oh my gosh, I love that. That is great. Thank you so much for your voice, Pamela. God bless you and your continued health and wellness. Yeah, beautiful story. Wow. All right. Ms. Kat Gleason, so lovely to have you here. Welcome, welcome.
Aloha! Oh my goddess. I love our Purium Million Mom movement, Ohana, so hard. And it's been, I've been part since the early days when there was like 3 or 4 of us on these calls. So I'm just so full of gratitude that our family keeps growing and growing and growing. I've been on this mission, Superfoods mission, for 7 years now, if you can believe it. And it just keeps getting better. I personally, I come from a lifetime of food issues. I've been dieting since I was 5, since I was 5 years old. I'm sorry for the tears, but it's fucking real. I've lost hundreds of pounds in my life. I'm really good at dieting, and I was just looking for something that was easy and that tasted good and that I could live with. And I found that with our superfoods, and I'm on a mission to help other people that have struggled, whether it be with food issues, with weight issues, or with health issues. I feel like what we have is truly miraculous. And I love our community, and I love our boss babe bitches that are super rocking this world. It's so amazing what we have, and it's just my divine honor and pleasure. I know when I started, I had no money. I couldn't afford it. I just had my little power shake every month, and I used to tell Willow, I was like, I wish I could try more stuff. And now my counter is filled with superfoods. I have everything that we have. I bathe in superfoods every day, and I'm 54. My life just keeps getting better. My weight is coming down. My energy is going up. In the middle of all of these 7 years, I had a bad horse riding accident. I fractured 9 vertebrae. I had superfoods at my hospital stand. I was hospitalized for a month. I credit this amazing company, this amazing Ohana, these amazing products, and me being my best self ever. And I'm so filled with gratitude for everything that we have, for everything that's coming. I'm learning my financial flow and getting in touch with my love of money and resources. And it's just getting exponentially better. I'm so excited for 2022. I'm the gal on the side saying, hey, let's gather. It's time for Unconvention, because I just want to give hugs to everybody.
I'm with you, Kat, 100%.
I love you. I honor you. Thank you, every one of you, for all of your incredible work. I'm so proud. I have to do a special shout out to Naeva, who is such a solid rock star. Oh, tears again. But she's never stopped. And I'm just such a proud auntie. And I can't wait to see you. And I'm so glad that you got a new home. And I just love you, sister. Thank you.
Beautiful. Thank you, Kat. Aw. Ah, the love is flowing. I'm feeling it too. Well, if nobody else wants to speak, I guess maybe I'll share some gratitudes that and if you do, while I'm talking, you want to raise your hand, go for it. But I have a lot to be grateful for over here. Number one, I'm alive. And there is no appearance of cancer in my body, according to my naturopath. So that's how I started this year. And I go to see her next week. So let's just hold a good thought that that's exactly what what will be revealed next week. I'm also really grateful that I took myself to Costa Rica last January and February for a month-long water fast. That was an extraordinary experience for me. I drank water for 21 days, and then I ate fruit for 7 days. And here's what I learned. I learned that we need so very little to actually be healthy and thrive. And I really loved not having to fuss about what am I going to eat, procuring the food, making the food. Like, I love just all the free time that I had. And so I learned that my body could live on water, and it could live on the reserves. That's what we call them. I don't know if any of you out there have any reserves, but I have reserves. And so, yeah, the body is a miraculous thing. And I've known that for a really long time, but I got to learn it again in Costa Rica. And I got to learn deeply about ketosis, when our body goes into fat burning. I got to learn about autophagy, when the good cells eat the bad cells, which is how we disappear tumors. And again, just how incredibly miraculous our bodies are. So I try and infuse my team, my beautiful team, who I love and I'm so grateful for. I'm a blue diamond with this company. I'm headed all the way to the top. And, you know, just the same way that we can't grow the Million Mom movement without you, I can't grow my team, you know, my rank without my team and all that they do and all that they hold. So it's been amazing to grow in my leadership, even as I'm navigating like my own health walk, right? And so what can I do? What can't I do? Right? Like some of you can probably relate to that. Like, here's what I've learned. My ability to practice excellent self-care is the most important thing in my life. The most important thing in my life. And I knew that already, but the cancer diagnosis 2.5 years ago really elevated that for me, that health is number one. Without it, nothing else can really happen, truly. So I'm grateful for that trip to Costa Rica. I'm incredibly grateful that this company and my work with this company afforded me to take my children to Hawaii for an entire month, where we got to live and they got to work on an organic farm, and I got to work Purium while they were working on the farm. And then we'd go off and play in the afternoons. We'd go snorkel, we'd go adventure, we'd go find our friends, Erica, who you just heard from a while back. It was phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal. And all the while, all those months leading up to October, I was creating my brand new program that I just launched to help women who are looking for an alternative to heal their body of the appearance of cancer. So I got to launch a cancer program this year, which was a big deal for me. I didn't think that I would ever be launching anything online ever again, other than working with my superfoods business. So that's something I'm super proud of. Reach out to me privately if you want to learn more about that. I'm just, you know, my path, my alternative path to heal my body of the appearance of cancer is not well known. Many women don't even know that they have an option, or men for that matter, to work to heal the appearance of cancer in their body naturally. And so that's been my journey. That's been my commitment. And I'm really grateful for everyone that helped me do that in October. And, you know, finally, I'm really grateful for my kids. They just left yesterday, so my heart is really full. I love my babies. They're not babies anymore. They're really big. They're 15 and 17, and they're just becoming these beautiful young men. And if you have older children, you'll understand the grief that I'm feeling right now, because they don't need mom quite so much anymore, right? They just don't. They have their own lives. They have their own friends, their own communities. And so I'm kind of being with that. It's like, wow, okay. It's a time to pivot, right? It's time to pivot. So how can I fill those gaps that used to be filled by caring for them, right? So, and what I'm excited for in 2022 is having more adventures with them, taking them away on adventures. I'm excited to be spending more in-person time with my Purium team, my own organization, and the larger field. I built my business on in-person events. And so not having in-person events has been really hard on me. I'm a very touchy-feely kind of person. Like when we do start having conventions again, you just come up to me, you go, hey, Stephanie, I'm on Fierce Fridays all the time. I'm like, yes, let's hug. That's me. Okay. Like I'm a hugger. So I can't wait to feel your love in person in 2022. And I'm going to write a book. That's what I'm committed to. I'm going to write a book in 2022, and I'm going to keep running for crown. Keep running for crown. That's what I'm doing. So that's a little bit of what I'm interested in manifesting in 2022. Thank you for receiving and for being there and sharing your love. All right. Mandy Olsen, she has her hand raised. Hello, Mandy. We just need, there you are. Shoot, you were unmuted and then you're muted again.
Mute. How's that?
Perfect.
Is that okay? I'm just learning the system, so I'm very thankful for everyone. I'm very thankful for these products, and I got home from a trip from Sedona, Arizona. I had a little vacation for 10 days, and then I came home, and I 2 days home I got sick, but I also had the transformation pack from my dear friend that I started these products for my dog, and I just am so grateful because I was quite ill for a good stretch of time, and every day I just did my 2 shakes. I was very happy, content, and I'm made it through, and it even cleared up my skin. I mean, I just want to say that it was breast cancer, breast appreciation, always appreciate them, and thankful for this company and thankful for the goodness. It feels so good going down, and my gosh, and just the true stories. These stories are so just heartfelt. So
Yeah.
thank you.
Oh, Mandy, you're so welcome. Thank you for being here. And thank you for raising your voice.
Yeah.
Yeah. The longer I hang out in this community, the more miracles I see happening for people's health and wealth every day. It's just incredibly inspiring, positive community. And that's why I'm sticking around.
Thank you.
All right, my dear. Many blessings to you.
You.
Okay, Victoria, we have a few more minutes here. Hey, Victoria, welcome.
Hi, thank you for having me. So I'm new into this space. I was brought in by Pamela, and I've worked with Gabrielle Brick in the past, and she's a close friend of mine as well. And I just wanted to give gratitude for you all holding space. I hope to be like Kat one day, because I heard her speaking to, like, she didn't have the money, and like it is quite the investment for me, like right now, because I've just moved across the country to Port Angeles, Washington, where I help men and women overcome opioid addiction. And I know that that this product is a product that would be incredible for their gut health, because there has been such destruction in that area. And I've tried the products and I absolutely love them. So I just want to thank you all for being here and holding space.
Beautiful, beautiful. And Victoria, you're very near me. I'm on Bainbridge Island, Washington. Yeah. So reach out to me on Facebook, Stephanie Dawn on Facebook. All right. I'd love to connect with you. Okay. Leslie Butler. Aloha, Leslie.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. I just want to say how grateful I am to, like everyone has said, so many reasons. And this came to me at a time when I was just completely burnt out with life, because I had lived in like a survival mode for so long. And I'm sure a lot of people understand that. And I learned about self-love. I learned about nutrition. I learned about so many things that I didn't realize contributed to how badly I felt. And then not only that, but my son, he's 27, he has cystic fibrosis, and it's a terminal illness and he struggles a lot, but he got COVID. And it's amazing that the products know it's like a puzzle piece, a puzzle, and there's pieces missing. Mine are different than this person and that person. And he almost died because of how bad COVID hit him. And he started taking the products, and like an almost dead plant just came back to life, and he gained weight. And in a miraculous way, I can't even explain. Even his doctors couldn't believe what happened and how different he was and how his numbers were different. His liver was completely regenerated his kidneys. I mean, he was in complete organ failure, and it just changed everything. So I am more than grateful, and for all this wonderful community. And I just didn't even think a place like this really existed, and I'm just so grateful. And I'm sharing it. I could tell you a story about every person that I've introduced it to, but that was my most profound this year. So airplane, but thank you for letting me share.
Oh, Leslie, thank you for raising your voice. Thank you for sharing your story. You see the importance of sharing stories, right? Like, it's like, Leslie, keep sharing that story, because that's how you're going to keep helping people. I've been doing this for 6 years, and I still have people who are like, you're doing what? So keep sharing your story, because it really matters. It really, really matters. Thank you for being with us. Please keep coming back and bring 2 people. Okay, we are coming up to the top of the hour, and I'm going to call my sister Naeva Flory back on to talk about what we're going to be doing next week. We are going to be diving more deeply into visioning 2022. All right. Some of you might already have a clear vision about what you want to do this year. Some of you, it might still be in the gray, is what I like to say, right? It's still forming. It's not black and white. So we're going to be doing some work together around visioning your new year. And then Naeva, will you come back on and share a little bit about something fun that you have up your sleeve?
Yeah, thanks for having me back on. So next week, I'll be presenting with Taz, and we want to help you all create a vision board. How many of you here have created a vision board before? We've probably done it before with paper and scissors. Next Friday, we're going to teach you how to do it on Canva. Are you ready for that? That means you can then use it as a screensaver on your phone or your computer, and it will be virtual. And so it will be a really fun way to do that. So I'm going to share my screen real quick. Let me open it to the right page. So we're going to go ahead and let me share this. So I want you all, the action steps are to go and download Canva if you haven't already. It's Canva. It's a free app. There's 2 versions. You can get it for free and build your vision board, but you can do the paid version, I think is $12.99 or something, and you'll have access to images within Canva. So your homework this week is to download this Canva app so that you'll be ready next week, and to go find some images that you would want to share. So you can see here in Canva, they actually give you templates. So the fun thing that we get to do is we will be able to go pick the template that you want, and then we'll be able to add in your images. So I'm going to click on one here so you can kind of get an idea.
Now, Eva, can I just stop you for 1 second? So you're on your laptop right now, but people can access this on their phone, or do you recommend they do it on their laptop?
I generally do Canva on my phone. I'll be completely honest. I had to go find it and do it on my computer this morning so I could share my screen. But actually, all of my stuff is on my phone. So you can do it on your computer or your phone. I did do a Canva training a couple weeks ago on the computer, and I was so confused because the buttons are in different places than on the phone. But we're going to learn this together, and we're going to roll with it. So I'm going to be practicing this on the computer this week so that I can share this with you. Otherwise, I'll just be sharing my screen from my phone. And so basically each one of these images can be switched out. And so what I want you to do is find 4 or 5 images that are, so the different areas on a vision board is family, business, goals, and fun. So I want you to go and collect 4 or 5 images that represent those 4 subjects. So a few pictures of your family, a few pictures that represent your business or how you would want your business to be, right? You see this laptop here. Maybe it's somebody sitting on the beach with their laptop. Your goals, maybe your goals are to travel or to reach a new rank. Or both, to grow your team. So there's different images that you can find. So you can go find Google Images, but if you get the pro version on Canva, even with the free version, you have access to a lot of images, but with the pro version, you can look up any keywords. So we'll look up vacation because we all have dreams to go on vacations, right? So then I can go and actually get images that are really fun, and I can add this into the vision board.
Love
So I just wanted to share that with you all so you kind of get a little sneak peek of what we're going to have access to. So don't be shy. Go download the Canva app. And if you can go and upload a few images into Canva, it has a folder, and then it will be super easy to create your vision board next week because you'll be fully prepared. And if you just save them to your phone, will help you upload them, but uploading them into Canva on a folder will make them just super easily accessible. And let's see, just making sure. Yeah, so where do you want to see yourself in 2022? Think about that this week. Your rank advancement, right? What rank do you want to be at by the end of next year? That's something you're going to want on your vision board. And the rest is all up to you. So what does your vision look like, right? So have fun collecting those images this week. Can't wait to see you next Friday.
Yay, right on, Naiva. This is going to be so fun, you guys. Woohoo! Thank you so much for that. I'm inspired. This has been a growing edge for me with Canva. I'm always like, Naiva, can you help me? So thank you for your time today. Happy New Year, everyone. Oh my goodness. Go out there, do a dance for me. I'm going to be dancing here today because that's how I love to, just celebrate and shine your light, share what you're inspired by today. Tell someone else's story that you heard today that inspired you. There were so many beautiful stories. We are so grateful for you as a part of this community. God bless you all. Let's have an amazing last day of 2021 and a phenomenal 2022. Bye-bye, everyone.